only to see that the skin color of the body had darkened and blackened, and the flies hovering around proved that the person had been dead for a long time, although he didn't know what had happened. It was clear from the gruesome scene around him that something had gone wrong, and he drove to his home, and through the radio he learned that he had been in a coma for 3 weeks, during which time the world had been struck by a highly lethal virus that had quickly spread and wiped out the human race. In disbelief, he rushed home, but his parents' condition instantly made him realize the reality of the situation. Paul thinks there must be survivors like him, but after searching the town for days, he sees nothing but wreckage. Unconvinced, he decides to head to the big city to find out what's going on, but to his despair, the city is also silent, although most of the equipment is still running unattended. The brightly colored lights are eerie in the silence. Paul, who had searched in vain, had finally resigned himself to his fate. Left alone, Paul is devastated. He drives aimlessly down the road, but the next thing he knows, a dingo has survived the virus and meets Paul. He decided to take the dog in and named it Lucky. With renewed hope, Paul went to the library and began to learn a lot about medicine, water, electricity, farming and other survival knowledge, and finally managed to survive in this post-apocalyptic world. One man and one dog lived with each other for a year, but just as Paul was getting used to this kind of life, one day he suddenly saw a smoke rising at the end of the line of sight.